Hello everybody and welcome back to Sunkissed Reactions. My name is Courtney. Today we're going to be getting back into Fruits Basket, Season 3, Episode 12, the penultimate episode. This is the pre-finale. Last time we left off, I got everything out of Fruits Basket that I have ever wanted since I started watching the show. The curse is broken, and Kyo and Toru are together. And that's all I could ever want in this show. Although, I want everybody to be happy. So we're going to see how everybody's handling this curse. Last time we didn't get to see Yuki's reaction. I don't think we even get to wow, I cannot speak today. It's been a long day, you guys. We didn't get to see him in the last episode. And the last time we saw him, he was running to Machi. Machi had called him. So we'll get to hopefully see him in that interaction. And I really want to see his reaction to the curse breaking. I want to see more of everybody else's reaction. We had a sweet moment with Kazuma and Kyo, where Kyo showed that he didn't have his bracelet on anymore, and they hugged, and it was so sweet. And I just want to see everybody get a happy ending, okay? I don't know what's going to be in these next two episodes. I feel like the last episode was very finale worthy, so I don't know. So let's just get into it. I'm so excited. Here we go. Okay, so this is before the curse broke. Aww.
I was thrilled that out of everyone, the person you were looking for was me.
Are we gonna see the moment his curse breaks?
You called. I'm so glad.
I'm sorry it was so sudden. Like I said, there's something I wanted to give you. This.
Oh, I thought maybe she was gonna hug him.
For Honda-senpai.
Oh. That's so sweet.
Might be odd.
Yeah.
So
I'd be happy to.
honestly, it's my way of saying thank you. So I want to show how grateful I am that Honda-senpai was there to protect you. You saw me when I couldn't even see myself, and that made me so happy.
There you are. Finally. Thank you for finding me.
Aww. Oh.
Hold on. What is this?
Is there something on your mind?
Yeah.
Hug me.
Machi, you're the last one. Just you now. You kept the promise for so long. It's time to go now. The original promise. Goodbye. I said goodbye to someone I've been with my whole life.
Aww. Yuki.
The person you said goodbye to. Will you see them again?
No.
Freedom. Hug her. Yes!
Sorry. I know I'm not making sense. But for right now, it'll be enough.
Hug her back.
There was something I wanted to talk to you about too. If that's okay. Do you think I could call you by your first name?
Oh.
Of course. I like that.
Instead of Mr. President.
Yuki.
Oh my gosh.
He always seemed fine alone, content with his own company.
Yeah.
I found it irritating somehow.
You left me.
Is he gonna go back? Now that she said goodbye?
Yuki, have you seen Shibuya? Huh? Isn't he here? He hasn't been home all day. Oh, we're all here. Just like we were told to be. Akito has to
Oh, jeez.
You cheater.
You cheater.
What the?
Oh my gosh.
You two planned that?
Those two are crazy.
I was worried, that we'd all feel awkward or shy. But
Like
it's
you don't really
always
know
has
each
been,
other.
right? Of course it is. As am I. My dear, I shall watch over you my whole life long. Worry not, we shall never be awkward with each other.
Kito's not even here yet?
Said the man was late himself. Now then, where have you been wandering, Kyonkichi?
Kionkichi.
Indeed,
I got lost.
opulence must be novel for riffraff such as yourself. So explore away. I give you my blessing to traverse its halls without fear.
Coming out as a woman, huh? I forgot that not everybody knew.
Hattori, where is Shigure?
I don't know. A present. Consider it a parting gift.
He hates you! I knew all along that it would be you! That you would be the quickest to abandon me!
Just calm down.
He's the
You
one
said
that
never
gave her
trying to
the
abandon you.
kimono.
But you brought that gift.
Yeah, it's a gift.
You're finally saying goodbye to the you your father always wanted you to be. Though I suppose it's also a welcome gift for the new you.
Yeah.
This is a symbol of change. Just as you've been able to return to who you truly are, I've returned to my true self as well. You're free.
I guess Kurano is probably
Should've said this sooner,
still in the hospital.
But I'm so much to apologize for.
I'm curious how you'll atone for everything you've done.
Shut up. You pushed me away more than anyone. Bond or no bond, I couldn't tie you to me.
I have to act like everything's okay. Otherwise, I fear I might explode. Such a traitor.
Wait, that's not fair.
Once I have you within my grasp, I have no intention of letting you go. Or letting anyone else touch you.
Selfish. Cruel.
He is something else, isn't he?
He acts like he's blameless.
I love him though.
Fault lies with him. And it makes me want to make him look at me. I want to permeate his body. Till he can't even breathe. This feeling. This desire. I tried to apologize, but I couldn't. I've decided I'm going to continue living here. I think that there are still things I need to do.
So then, you're telling me that's the kind of life I'm in for. You're late, And beautiful. That suits you.
I love you.
I love you. Forever.
It's kind of sweet
So, I've decided that when I graduate,
in a
I want to leave here.
twisted way.
It's different now. I'm a normal human being, and I can live a normal life. And I don't want to hold back. However hard it is, I want to fight, to test myself, in another place. You'll come.
When you leave here, do you know where you'll go?
To a dojo. It makes sense because I can train and work at the same time. All of it. The good and the bad both.
Is that her imagining their life?
It would mean taking you away from people who love you.
Yes. I want you to find the real Kyo too.
Is she gonna go with him though?
Hearing me plan and talk about the future. Finally.
Oh
seeing
yeah, I
what
bet he
Kyo
was
is like.
so happy. We need more Cosmo in this show.
So yes, when you leave here, Kyo, I'll come.
Huh? Huh? You will?
Do you know you're the one who asked me to come with you, right?
Yeah, and that's what I want. But it's fine if you need time to think. Or if you decide not to go.
I'm glad you know I can make up my own mind. Because there's another thing I've made up my mind about. You're wrong about Mom holding a grudge against you.
Yeah.
I know it.
protect her. My whole life.
Oh.
That work?
I can't hear anything or feel any pain. Why? No, this can't be happening. I think I'm gonna die. What do I do? I don't want this.
I didn't think we were gonna get into this today.
Toru. Leaving her alone is the worst kind of unfair. She's just a kid. Still. Sorry. I'm sorry, Toru. Did I love you enough?
Oh. She was the best mom in anime.
Someone protect her.
Oh, look at her.
Someone. Please. Please remember. The next time she gets lost, you go out there and find her. I'm begging you. Please. Do what I can't. Protect my baby girl. Sorry, honey. I guess this is goodbye. I pray that your years will be full of people who love you. Live so that when it's your time to go, people will say you fought well.
Are we gonna get to see her dad?
You fought well.
What? Why? Okay. I don't understand why they've never showed her dad. It's not like we're gonna know the guy. We've never heard about anybody named Katsuya. And that voice didn't sound familiar. Anyway, I don't know. Oh my gosh, this is such a good episode. Oh, I didn't write anything down for this episode. Oh man. So it started with Yuki going to Machi and Machi giving the gift for Toru. And we got to see the moment that his curse broke, I guess. I figured if Kyo wasn't going to be the last one to break, that Yuki would be. And it's true. I guess the god figure said that you are the last one. There's nobody else. You're the one that stayed with me the longest. And he said goodbye to the bond. And so this episode, it was God that was saying goodbye to the bond, whereas in the last episode, it was Akito saying goodbye. I don't know if maybe she can like communicate spiritually or something with that God figure, and like they made like a deal, or I don't really know. But it's interesting. And he, reacted like the other Somas reacted. He started crying and was confused and hurt and sad and just didn't really know what to think. And I'm glad Machi was there for him as well. And they hugged. It was so sweet. And I'm assuming that was a kiss that he gave her, which was so incredibly sweet. Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for them moving forward as well. And then we we got to see all of the Somas minus Shigure and Kurano gather back together, even Kyo, at the estate, and Akito basically, well, she brought herself out to the ones that didn't know as a woman, and she, started to apologize for everything that's happened, and of course, sorry is not enough, but through her actions, maybe, they can, reconcile the relationship, and she can figure out who she is as not the God figure, but just as, like Shigure said, it'll be interesting to see how she lives a life of her own. She's never had that. She's always lived the life that Akira wanted for her. So she's still the head of the family, and which is, that's fine. Without the bond, I don't know what that means to the Somas being the head of the family. Because if I understand correctly, there's around 150 Somas, and only about 50 of them knew about the zodiac and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know what that being the head of the family means to the other 100 Somas in and around the estate. But maybe we'll find out, maybe not. Maybe we'll just have to make up our own story or our own end in the end. I'm hoping that this next episode, this final episode, is going to be an epilogue with maybe a little bit of a time skip. I don't know. Toru and Kyo are going to be, I guess, moving away wherever this dojo is located that he wants to go work at. And he says it's kind of far away, but I don't know how far away far for them is. I know Japan's not a big country. I know what far away is for me living in Texas, but my far and their far might not be the same. Their far might be like 30 minutes. That's not far for me, like at all. That's a regular day going anywhere. So I don't know. And I know that like not Hanajima, Uotani, and Kurano, I'm hoping that we get a little bit of them. I'm really hoping that it sounds like it's maybe going to start off with at least Toru saying goodbye to her friends, to the rest of probably like Yuki and Momiji. Momiji, I feel a little bit sad for Momiji just because he loves Toru, and I get the impression that he kind of wants to be with her or wanted to be with her. It certainly didn't start off that way. He was very young and he was very just wanting a friend and somebody to accept him, which she did, and he grew up and he is older now and has feelings, and she's a sweet girl, and who wouldn't want to be with Toru, right? I'm really hoping that we get to see him reunited with his family. I don't know if we'll get that in this next episode. I'm hoping that we get at least 10 minutes of a time skip of what their lives are like in the future. Toru, when Kyo was talking about his dream, was envisioning him at the dojo. It looked like she was bringing him lunch. It looked like she had a ring on. So maybe they'll end up getting married. I don't know. I'm assuming that it's a happily ever after for them and whatnot. But they still have 1 year left of high school. So it feels weird for the show to be ending without like a graduation and like, hey, you're an adult now, let's move on, because now it's like, okay, now what? It's like, yeah, I love you and we're planning this future, but wait, we still got to study. Like we got to graduate first, So they're not seniors. Like the graduation that they were preparing for at the beginning of the season wasn't for them. It was for the third years, which they are not. So I don't know. That's why I'm hoping that maybe we'll get like a time skip of some sort within like the last half of the show, of the episode. Another interesting interaction was Akito and Shigure. We never really like found out, and maybe we will next episode, but I doubt it. We never really found out what his plan is, like scheme that he was cooking up for years, apparently. We never really found out what that was. So I don't know if that'll be revealed at all. They look like they are together. He gave her a parting gift, parting with the bond and stuff like that. He gave her that, I'm assuming, that kimono that she was wearing, came out wearing. It was a little weird to kind of see her with like makeup and stuff on. I don't know. I feel like she looks perfectly fine without having all that stuff on, but maybe she wanted the whole entire look to come out to the family. I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of hoping that we'll get a little bit between her and Kureno as well. Maybe, because I don't know if he's going to be like apprehensive to want to move on with somebody else without having talked to Akito first. I guess we will find out maybe in the next episode, or not. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. What else happened? We had the end with Kyoko and her final thoughts before she passed away. Oh man, I didn't think they were gonna hit us with that. I thought we were done with Kyoko and her story, but I'm so glad that even if Kyo and Toru don't know for sure 100% what was going through her mind, I'm glad we know. Because it didn't sound like Kyoko when he said that she had said to him, I will never forgive you. It just didn't sound like something she would say. So come on, quit moving around. You're knocking the camera. But I'm glad that we got some of that. I still don't, like I said in the beginning of this discussion, I don't understand why the mystery behind Toru's dad, Katsuya was his name. I don't get it. I'm not understanding. So if anybody can shed some light on that, maybe it was something in the manga that that the anime didn't explore, because they've always been so secretive about who her dad is. Maybe we'll find out next episode. I don't know, but I can't, like I said, I can't imagine it being somebody we knew or somebody we know. I mean, there's not been, unless he went by a different name. I mean, the guy's dead. He died from a sickness when she was like 3 or something like that. So I don't know. I mean, I don't mind mystery stuff, but it only when there's a reason. Doesn't make sense to me, but that's all right. It is what it is. Yeah, I don't know where we go from here other than saying, you know, everybody kind of going their separate ways, living their separate lives. Again, like I said, these kids, though, they've got, like Yuki, Kyo, and Toru and them, they still have another year left to high school. Momoji and all them have a couple years left. So, I don't know. It was nice to see, even though there were a couple missing, it was nice to see everybody together and not stressed out. Like Yuki was like, I was afraid it was going to be awkward, you know? So I'm glad that it wasn't, and that, you know, of course then Haru had to make it awkward. He's like, I always love you. And then Reen's like, I don't know, but yeah, it was a really good episode. There was a lot in this episode, but I feel like it's going to close nicely. There are some things that we might not get any closure to, but we'll see. And if those things don't get closed, then we'll talk about it next time. And then I'll kind of just share my thoughts on the whole series as a whole, probably. But yeah, that's it. That's all I have for today. I'm very, very, very excited and very sad that it's the finale to the series next episode. But that's okay, because a new series will come along. I don't know if there's a series. This is already in my top 5 of all time, of shows of all time that I've seen. So it's not going to be replaced probably ever in my top 5. It's just too good of a show. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm very excited, and like I said, very sad that it's the finale next episode, but I wish it could go on forever, but it can't. But yeah, that's it. That's all I have for this episode. If you like my content, you like watching videos, then or like watching my videos, then please hit the like button, comment, share, subscribe, your thoughts on the series, on the season, on this episode. And if you want to see full length and get early access, if you're watching this on YouTube right now, you can actually go in on Patreon and go see the finale. You can also go see the full length at patreon.com/sunkissedreactions. Link will be down in the description below. Follow on Instagram at sunkissedreactions for weekly updates. The show's coming to a close, which means a new one is going to be replacing it soon. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you could probably, if you're watching this on YouTube, you could probably see the next series up, the next 4 or 5 episodes on Patreon. whatever the next series is. I'll probably reveal that next episode just because. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys on the next video. Bye.